Hello everyone, Scott Sylvan Bell coming to you live from Napa, California. It's 8:13 in the morning, August 9th, perfect day to talk about sales training. Now, one of the cool things is I get to ride co-pilot and watch salespeople every day, and I get to hear the good questions and the bad questions that they ask. And one of the worst questions is almost every time gonna lead to a no, is you probably don't want to, and then fill in the blank, okay? So the last time that I saw this, I was at a restaurant, and the girl was selling stuff, and she says, hey, you probably don't wanna buy a soda, do you? And so like everybody was with me ended up saying no, and their first answer was no. And even if they wanted one, it was just, there's something about that question, the way that you ask it, and it doesn't matter what industry, and it doesn't matter what product you sell, it doesn't matter widget, gizmo, whatever you have going on. But if you ask in this sense, you probably don't want to, fill in the blank, whatever you do, that person's gonna look at you and go like, no, I don't. And I don't know what it is, I don't know why they do it. I couldn't give you like a technical reason or a psychological reason, except for the reason that I know. And every time that I've seen a salesperson do it, they get a no. And you're like, but Scott, that's kind of basic. And yeah, you know, you're right, it is. But on a sense, if you have a whole product or a service that you're selling, and you just have something that you need to sell that person, you start getting them to tell you like, you know what, I have some resistance, and I don't know where it's coming from, it starts leading to a whole bunch of other objections. Now, it's okay for somebody to tell you no in a process, but if you're selling something on the most basic level and you probably don't want to, it's a lazy way to ask for a sale. It's a lazy way to get that person involved. It's a lazy way to get that person engaged. Now remember, in any sales process, it's always benefit before price. So you're gonna explain to them what your product does, what it can do for them, how they're gonna get it, and then at some point you're gonna get to the price. Now, I just got done with a whole bunch of copywriting classes, and not like, you know, I'm gonna take a product and go to the government and get a patent on it, but copywriting like, I'm gonna write about this product or this service, and one of the biggest things that good copywriters push are gonna be like, you always talk about all the benefits at every point that you can. So it's always benefits before price. So it's like, you know what, we got this awesome drink, it does all these cool things for you, it has a big glass, it has a bunch of ice in it, and then you're like, oh, okay, those are a bunch of benefits, and it's $1.50, whatever amount it's gonna be. So if you ask that person, you don't wanna buy this blank, do you? They're gonna tell you no, and it is one of the most basic things that I see in every level of sales. Now, I work with people who sell $100 products, $1,000 products, $10,000 products, $20,000 products, $30,000 products, and I see them do this. For some reason, they start speeding up their sales process, especially if they're in the middle of a struggle. If they got something going on and they're struggling, they're always trying to get fast to the end to make up the difference of the money that they haven't made yet. So when you go through and you ask these silly type of questions where you're thinking that that person's just gonna go, yeah, let's go ahead and do it, it's gonna hurt and it's gonna get you a no, and then you're gonna walk away frustrated. It doesn't make sense. So take it out of your vocabulary. You don't need it. It does not help you. Now, if you could do a small favor for me in the box down below, leave a comment, question, or story, that'd be fantastic. To the right or to the left, there's a subscribe button. Subscribe, and then send it out to your friends via StumbleUpon, Facebook, Twitter, Google+, LinkedIn. Scott Sylvan Bell coming to you live from Napa. Only Scott Bell. Someone else. See you soon. Thanks for watching. Aloha.